Welcome back to the channel, guys. Where to begin? I've been slacking. Once again, I was slacking, and I'll tell you why. I am 100% healed from my shoulder injury like 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, and honestly, I just been riding my bike instead of filming. I do have a lot of plans, but I just been trying to been trying to ride my bike, not gonna lie to you. With trying to film, I was driving the BMW hard and I broke that bad boy again. The rear diff is rattling once again, so we're gonna try to fix that bad boy today. I also got a secondary X-pipe because I think it might sound cool, so we're gonna try this out. But before all of that, I'm actually gonna get the BMW dial all in because I have been driving it every day for work, and it's been dialed up until today, and then the whole rear end is like really, really nasty. Anyway, you know what? The hard part about me is, this is the hard part. Hold on, let me start this car up. If I'm not 100% sure on what I want to do, I'll get really, really indecisive. But if I am 100% sure on what I want to do, there's no change in my mind. With getting the drag set up, I'm unsure on what wheels and tires I want. I get a lot of input from different people, what works for other people, and the reviews are all over the place. Some people love the Nitto, some people love the R888. Other people tell me to get Hoosiers. One of my friends told me to get the M&H tires. So I don't really know. All I know is a bias ply for a stick shift is gonna be the best, but I have yet to pull the trigger because I don't know what I want. So in the GTO right now, having issues in both cars, and now I'm very, very stressed out. Not gonna lie, the GTO, my AFR gauge is reading very, very lean, even just in cruise. So I'm just gonna baby at home. Hopefully I have no issues. And we're gonna check fuel pressure as soon as we get to the house. But just in cruise, like even right this second is very lean and then also very rich. So I don't know if that's an injector issue or fuel pump issue. Now it seems to be doing good again. I don't know, but this stresses me out. I don't want to blow this thing up. Yeah. Third gear, 2,500 RPM, 40 miles an hour, dead lean. Nothing. Now we're completely at idle and completely lean. Maybe I'm gonna give it some throttle just a little bit to see if it changes. Look at that. I don't know, I'm assuming it's just my gauge with how it's like freaking out right now, because it shouldn't command that much fuel at all. Alright, first things first, we're gonna throw the fuel pressure gauge on the rail. Alright, here we go. 3 and 60. 65 consistent. When I tell you, just give it a rev. Go ahead. Give me one. Eric has an AFR gauge that if he hasn't installed it yet, I'm gonna just try to plug it up to my wiring and see if it's the gauge first and foremost. Alright guys, so what I did, and I didn't film a whole lot, but I got it done. So it's headers, double X-pipe, and 2 mufflers, dual exhaust, 2.5 inch, on the 5.3 BMW, their GMW. Now the reason I did this, I heard this online and I thought it'd be cool to do it to my own car. So I figured I would try it on the project car, the beater with the V8. So that's what I did on this car. I'm gonna show you another car real quick. So I mainly did this for sound, not for anything else, honestly. And I figured I didn't want to show me building it because it's boring. So we'll just skip to the part where I'm done. She sounds pretty mean. Not too bad. Now I get to cry because the GTO is not up to par. Gotta fix it now. After much thought, I'm assuming it's the wideband and not my phone. But I'm gonna check on my phone. I forgot I could check on my phone. So I'm gonna monitor on my phone. I just started up the car. We're gonna let it warm up. We're gonna check long-term and short-term fuel trims. Okay, so I'm all connected up. Let's see what we got here. Intake temp is at 73 degrees. Ambient is at 63. It's a little cold out here. Coolant is 100 degrees. Fuel trims are within 10%. So long-term fuel trim, and I'll show you guys. This is what my O2s are reading. Pretty good. So I'm pretty sure, you see, I'm gonna give just baby throttle since it's just warming up, nothing crazy. Barely give anything. And my values are still very good. So if you guys see that, this is my O2 sensor. It's going back and forth, a little on the rich side. See how this is going back and forth? That one's staying the same. Completely lean. Last thing to check, we'll check both sides of the O2 sensors. I don't know if you guys can see that, but both right and left bank are reading within range. They're not going crazy. So this also tells me we're doing pretty good. Everything else looks really good. So I'm not tripping at all anymore. Last thing I gotta do today is I am gonna switch out my rear springs on the BMW. I'm still getting some rattle, so I'm gonna put in some different springs that I have here. Yeah, I'm just getting some rattle because I don't think the shock is doing its job, so I'm actually gonna adjust them, make sure they're doing their job. And then we're gonna go to Eric's house because I think Eric got his new transmission. So I guess I'm gonna be busy helping him put that in today. Gold all in my chain, melanin all in my skin.